Welcome everybody to another episode of Simon Said What? Plenty of basketball to talk about, plenty of shockers to talk about. Oh my gosh, are certain teams in shambles? We're going to talk about LeBron, Wade, the Heat, the Spurs, the Pacers, the Sixers, and the Celtics. First thing is first, I gotta go with my man Kevin Durant. Boy is a beast. The Thunder are rolling. Let me tell you what, the Thunder are, in my opinion, more than likely going to win the NBA Finals this year. More than likely. They're playing some hard-nosed, punch you in your face, kick you while you're down type of basketball. And that's what we've been waiting to see. Now, Kevin Durant, in my opinion, has taken a leap to elite status, and it all started in the first series against a team who kept him from his dream of an NBA title shot last year, Dallas Mavericks. He hit that nasty game-winning shot that somehow goes in the basket when the Matrix had him locked up. Totally changed Kevin Durant as a player, as a confident man, as a status of an NBA symbol. This man is reaching Michael Jordan-esque, Kobe Bryant-esque status when it comes to game-winning shot. That's right, folks. I did say it. Kevin Durant is turning into that guy. That next great guy. Give me the ball in the last seconds. I'm going to nail this team right where it hurts. And the buzzer beater, and I'm going to win this game for you. Lakers can't seem to stand a chance. They don't seem to stand a chance. They seemed outgunned, outplayed at every position, regardless of the two big boys that got downstairs. One can't get physical, which is in Gasol, and the other one in Bynum loses his mind anytime somebody tries to step up to him. He thinks it's a boxing match or something. He's ready to fight every single second of the game. I don't know what's going on with that guy. You got a meta world peace who's done lost his damn mind. You can tell a few eggs fell out of his nest. I mean, they are a mess. The Lakers right now. They need to figure out how to get Kobe involved. That's what it is. And what I mean by that, of course, Kobe is involved. Kobe is still the man, but they need to figure out how to get Kobe involved by being open. They are not providing Kobe with enough time to get open. Yes, he drains 24 points. Yes, he has, he goes out for, an exuberant amount of points per game. Yes, he does. Oh, well, then why are you saying he needs to get open? Kobe creates his shots, okay? Yes, Kobe can create his shots and get his points, but give him open shots to increase his shooting percentage. You need Kobe Bryant with the high shooting percentage to get you a W. And Kobe is going to wear down, and you're going to wear him out before he even has a chance to be able to bring y'all back. Now, Lakers game 3 is on right now. Lakers are down 2-0. I expect the Lakers to come out and win this one. So I'm going to give 1 to the Lakers, but it won't surprise me if they get swept. I'm going to say Thunder and 5 at most. Thunder and 5 at most. That's going to be my take on it. Now, Texas made San Antonio Spurs. I know some of y'all are getting ready to do the wave because y'all love y'all Spurs. Hang on just a second. Spurs, you are doing magnificent this year. Magnificent. Y'all are looking like y'all are back in the championship days. Y'all look like y'all are ready to stop the Thunder from getting to the finals and proving me wrong. And in a small sense, being from Texas, yes, I do kind of hope that happens. But I just call it like I see it and try not to get too emotional on the local, not the local team, but the nearby team. So I'm just calling it like it is. But Spurs, you're doing a fantastic job. I don't know if some of y'all heard, but back in the day not back in the day, but a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, Jim Rome apparently had tweeted something about Tim Duncan being an old man. Although Rome claims that he didn't mean it that way, Robinson fires back saying that, something to the effect of, Rome, how dare you say that Tim Duncan is old? And then after that, Tim Duncan's like a new man, like he's 20-something again. I mean, just winning game after game after game. What's the record? 27 and 29 of the last games that the Spurs have played have been victories. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You don't hear that too often, But Tim Duncan is your guy. Plain and simple, this year, Tim Duncan is your man. He is playing lights out. You can't stop that guy. Clippers, in my opinion, have no chance. No chance. This is the one game that I can almost positively say it's going to be a sweep. But, it's the NBA, of course, and like boxing, you got a puncher's chance. Your guy might have a night off and, you might get lucky. But the Clippers are outmatched. And don't argue with me about talent. I'm not saying because of talent. Clippers have good talent. They have good talent. Spurs have good talent. And for those of you who keep up with my posts, a lot of it falls on the coaching, on Greg Popovich. You don't really need talent with Greg Popovich. He puts anybody in there, they're going to get the W for you. You got guys in there you've never even heard of. So what it is the Clippers are outmatched. It's a bad matchup. Bad matchup. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna turn to the computer right now, and just real quick, I'm gonna list the LA Clippers height, and then I'm gonna list the San Antonio Spurs height, just so you can kind of understand what it is that I'm talking about. About saying mismatched. Because in the NBA, it's all about height. Yes, it's good to have talent. But it's about getting the shot over that next guy, being able to see the basket clearly with the defender in front of you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read you the height of the LA Clippers. Okay? Going in order. Here we go. 6'3", 6'1", 6'7", 6'8", 6'4", 6'7", 6'10", 6'11", which is their tallest player. 6'4", 6'9", 6 foot, 6'6", 6'10", 6'1", 6'7". Okay. So there are your LA Clippers. Good NBA size, not great, just about average, okay? Now, let's go to the San Antonio Spurs height roster, okay? You ready? Good, I am too. 6'6", 6'7", 6'10", 6'7", 6'8", 6'11", 6'6", 6'6", 6'8", 6'3", 6'7", 6 foot, 6'4", 6'2", 6'11". Everybody on the Spurs roster is almost 6'6" or taller. You got maybe 3-4 guys who are not above 6'6". It is impossible to be able to compete with that kind of height when you're just that much smaller. It is a nightmare of a matchup for the LA Clippers. Like I said, you got Blake Griffin, you got Chris Paul, you got all that good stuff. Just not enough because you got Tony Parker, you got Tim Duncan, you got Manu Ginobili. The Spurs are just as talented. Spurs are going to move on. No problem. Spurs fans, I'm not worried about you. I like you. I want you to root for your team. Facebook it, like it, the whole 9 yards. I want to see pictures, everything. If you've been to a game, send me a message. If you got pictures of you at a game, send me a message and I'll post it on my wall. Send me a message. If anybody within the playoffs, if you're following me on Facebook, send me a message and a picture. I want to see you at the game. And don't Photoshop something. Be real. If you're at the game, then you're at the game. All right? Now, let's talk about this big debacle here. And you know what I'm talking about. Who am I? If you guess Heat fan, you're right. That's who I was right there. Oh my God, what is going on? You got your star player, LeBron James, the only man left with any kind of sanity in this series. Dwayne Wade has a meltdown, an epic meltdown last year. Is it me or did somebody else see that he tried to spit the gum, or it looked like he tried to spit the gum in Eric Spoelstra's face? Or did it accidentally fall out? Because if you notice, after Eric Spoelstra put away, he had spit in his ear or something. He was wiping his ear when Dwayne Wade walked away. I don't know, just from the F-bombs that Wade was dropping, but he had spit in his ear. And then the gum flies out. I mean, that is a big, to me, that's a big deal. A lot of these, big time companies and stuff like that, they're playing now, it happens, all bull crap. You don't have your star player argue with your coach like that in public. You keep it in-house, you keep it locked in, you keep it put away. Yes, Dwayne Wade had an off night, I understand that. But the Heat's mistake was already done years ago when LeBron first came here. They should have added extra weapons. Okay? Now let me give you something to so you can kind of get what I'm trying to say. Picture this. You have a nice ride, right? You got some brand new, let's just say a truck, for instance. You got a brand new mud tire on that thing is lifted, solid, ready to go. You're going mudding, and next thing you know, boom, I get a flat tire. Bosch going down. That's your flat tire. You're stuck with Wade. You're stuck with LeBron. Wait a minute, who's my third wheel? Haslam? No. Anthony? No. Chalmers? Oh, Chalmers, the guy who barely shows up sometimes? Yeah, and can't play defense? That guy? Yeah, no. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. The Heat missed it. They put all the attention on LeBron and Wade and thought that it was going to work out. Folks, let me break it to you. It's not going to work out. I'm going to give you another sport where that didn't work out. Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb. We all know what happened there. Yeah, that's right. Where's McNabb now? Searching for a team. Not saying that Wade's going to be searching for a team. Wade's a high caliber player and still has plenty of years left. It just doesn't work out when you have two stars who do the same thing on the same team, and a lot of you are going to agree with me. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work. There's one ball. How are you going to distribute it? Let me just go down the list real quick. Iverson, Melo, Amari, Melo. It doesn't work. And I guess to make a football reference, Tim Tebow. Hey, congratulations, you're about to win the starting spot. Why? Because the same thing that's going on in Miami. You're more popular. People like you. People know your name. And you're that guy who's the face of a league. Yes, Wade is the face of the league. I get it. But he's no LeBron. He's not the next Michael Jordan. No, he's not. People want the Jordan. They don't want the Pippen. They want the Jordan. That's what they want. And that's what LeBron is, Here's the thing. LeBron is going to wear down. He's going to get tired. He was already huffing and puffing in yesterday's game. Look at the film. Fourth quarter, he comes in after taking a break, and he has his hands on his hip, and he's taking deep breaths. He's tired, folks. He's already tired. It's been a tough series for him. He's had to carry a lot of weight, He's going to break down just like he did in that game. I'm trying to remember the game. Was it the Pistons and the Spurs? One of y'all, send me a message, after y'all see this, of who it was. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember this, when LeBron was just going off in the game, and then right after the game, or it was halftime or overtime or something like that, he goes to the center of the court, puts his hands on his knees, and is just exhausted beyond belief. That is exactly what will happen if Wade doesn't step up. You need the third guy. They should have built around Dwayne Wade, not compete against Dwayne Wade. Plain and simple. Every team that I've known that's been really, really good or great has had that third guy. Okay? Let's go as far back as you want to go to the Bulls? Fine, let's go to the Bulls. You had Jordan Pippen. No, that's all you needed. Bull crap. You needed John Paxson to hit that three. Yeah. Let's go to the Lakers. You needed Derek Fisher. Yeah, you had Kobe. Yeah, you had Shaq. Derek Fisher didn't hit that three. You don't go to the finals that year. I'm sorry. You don't get that other ring. You don't beat the San Antonio Spurs with 0.3 or 4 seconds left on the clock. You need that third guy. Let's see who else. Joe Dumars, John Sally, Isaiah Thomas. There's your trio. Garnett, KG, Paul Pierce. Ray Allen, the Boston Three Party. You need the third guy. One of them fails, the other guy comes in and steps up. That's why I was working for the Miami Heat. You had Wade, you had Bosh, and you had LeBron. Once that went away, it was done. It was all done. You need to build around your star player, not find a competitor player that's going to beat up on your what star player and make him feel uncomfortable and make him feel like he's not a leader anymore. You just don't do that to a high caliber player like Dwayne Wade. And who knows, that might be bothering. Can you imagine how quiet that plane ride was home? Well, not a plane ride, but that drive to the hotel. You got Dwayne Wade, who got pissed off at his coach, had a horrible night, and they got decimated by the Indiana Pacers. Who? Indiana Pacers. Aside from maybe some of you fans who are hardcore Pacer fans and who follow the NBA and have actually been watching the playoffs, aside from y'all, who do you know that's on the Pacers? Give me one face guy. Oh, I didn't hear nothing. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. I understand. And that's totally understandable. But the Heat should not be in this situation now. That's what I'm trying to get at. No way should they be in this situation. Well, folks, I see the Heat. It's mental meltdown. I hate to say it. I think they're done. They might have one more. Oh, by the way, the Heat today took practice off. They took practice off. They weren't going to do anything related to basketball because they needed a long time. They needed time to gather themselves. What did that say? Mental weakness in my mind. That's mental weakness. You do not crumble in the middle of the playoffs and expect to get any further. Now, if they do, hey, they defied all odds on that section, on mental toughness section. But that is a mental meltdown. And you can see it in the body language. Yesterday, the Heat thought they were making a run, and we're going to come back and beat the Pacers. George Hill catches the ball in the corner, sinks that three. What did LeBron do? Damn. You could just see it on his face. He was like, damn, there goes our shot coming back. We're done. So Heat are in deep trouble. Deep trouble. My next round predictions, call me crazy. I don't see the Heat getting out of it. I'm going to have to go with Pacers and the Celtics, the inconsistent Celtics against the Sixers. I thought this was going to be the 76ers' last stop. It doesn't look that way. The Sixers just tied the series at 2 apiece. And, so I'm going to go on a limb here and I'm going to go ahead and go with the Celtics. I think they'll end up pulling it off. They'll get together. They got veteran savvy guys there. Celtics in the Eastern Conference is going to be Celtics, Pacers. Western Conference, we got Thunder, Spurs. That is going to be a very, very delicious matchup. I can't come up with them. I'm salivating at watching that game. You got good defense against great offense. And we usually know who comes out the winner of that. But anyways, I think I'm up against the time here. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you like what was talked about. If you have anything to say, let me know on Facebook. Post it on the comments page. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. Maybe we can have a short conversation, brief conversation over Facebook or YouTube or whatever it may be. Thank you for tuning in. Simon Said What, and we'll be back again soon with your local sports talk. Carroll Tigers, boxing, Jerry Belmontes, Courtney Hawkins, O'Shea Dooms. We're coming at you, baby.